Oh, hello there. Let's turn that off. There. Good evening or morning, depending where you're at. Welcome to another Elite Dangerous stream. Tonight I don't have a lot planned. I'm just been bouncing back and forth between different types of material traders. Doing some upgrades to my crate here. I'm on my way now to nowhere if I don't get in the right window. To an engineer. I didn't what did I say? Oh, I didn't pin the blueprint, so I have to go there just to get a copy of it. It's 5 jumps. Let me turn this volume down a little bit. Looks like the internet's doing quite well tonight. I'm gonna try bump my settings up a little bit. Maybe that'll a little bit better quality. Of course, I'm always complaining about my internet, but I've got to go get the blueprint for the shield booster. I don't know if I'm doing the shield booster or the hull reinforcement. And I upgraded my bi-weave to grade 4 or 5. I don't know if I had enough materials for grade 5. I think I did. Boy, Star's in an interesting mood tonight. Tonight I'm streaming to YouTube and to Twitch. Last time I streamed to Twitch and to Kick. It's kind of cumbersome though because of the chat issues. The more I talk, the slower my progress is. Once I get there, I'll pull up EDSM, and I think I'm going to... I have no idea what her name is. I can tell my glasses are dirty yet again. Man. Can't really see that until I get a bright light in my face. Let's see here. I've got, currently I've got frag cannons and beam lasers on here, and I don't know how these frag cannons are going to work out for me because I'm not real good at fixed weapons. I think they're fixed. They may not be. At any rate, after I'm done, I'll probably hop into Hazres and see what kind of success I have without a fighter and just me and these cannons. I did a significant amount of upgrades on my Corvette. I'm very happy with that. Not quite as happy with the upgrades so far on the crate, especially the armor, the hull. But I haven't engineered the hull reinforcements yet, so that'll help significantly. Hang on a second, Star, and I'll answer that question. I'm good, but I'll have to type that in text or in the chat for you. Just hang on 1 second. But I'm okay. This ship is one that does not have the got Super Cruise Assist, but I don't have the auto dock and auto launch computer. Here it is. I may have to go somewhere else to get the hell. Let me see real quick. Yeah, I'm going for the hull reinforcement blueprint. But to get the shield booster blueprint, I may have to go somewhere else. And I don't know why that's only grade 3. Before I actually pin this blueprint, I may try to see if there's a grade 5 engineer. I may have to go a significant distance, but I'd rather have the blueprint for that so that if I want to go out and gather some more materials. And I'm running short on materials, so I had to go to different material traders and traded a significant amount of selenium for some things, for some elements, and so I will probably be paying a trip to Kappa 1 Volantis and the brain trees again to get more selenium. That's one of the reasons I maxed out on selenium before, was for the trade value. Let's see. Oh, this is not good. Oh, it's a settlement. That's why it's not showing up. What's the name of the place that I'm going to? Prospector's Rest. Wow, how far away out is this place? Oh yeah, that's right. This is the one that's way out there. Well, I'll have plenty of time to chat with the Star now. Can't type, but you know. And if anybody that's watching either on YouTube or Twitch or the VOD later on YouTube, if you have a Kick account, I'd appreciate a follow over there. I only have 2 or 3 followers currently, and I'd like to get a few more. I kind of like the platform. I can't wait till it comes out of beta, and hopefully Stream Elements will integrate it like it has the other things, so I could bypass the Botrix website that does the alerts and stuff. What's up with that? Your name is spelled different or something. Are you on? Oh, you're on YouTube, aren't you? That's what I like about the Restream app. Let me turn off the Kick alerts and Kick chat so that clear up that window a little bit. But Restream has a app that combines all the different when you multi-stream to different places. It combines all of the in one place. It puts all the different platforms chats in one thing, so you can see all of them. And when I do Kick, I have to pull up a separate window, for the Kick chat. And it's kind of a pain, but and I'll forget, and I'll type in the Restream app. If you respond in the Restream app, it posts both to YouTube and to like tonight Twitch and to YouTube, whatever I type in. But it doesn't do it to Kick. So if I'm talking to somebody on Kick, I actually have to type in the Kick chat. So it's not all integrated yet. It'd be fine if I was just streaming just to Kick, which I might do occasionally. Sometimes I stream just to Twitch, sometimes I stream just to YouTube, depending on what I'm doing. God, it's a long way to go, this engineer. Didn't have anything else to do, so I thought I'd stream tonight. Though it's not real exciting stuff. But I have to say I'm very happy with the upgrades to my Corvette. So I got like 4,500 or 4,600 in armor. I think I've only got 2,500 or so here so far. 2386. Yeah, once I get the everything all done, I need to check, see if I'm at grade 5 or not on my military composite. I'll check that when I land. I might have run out of materials for that, but we'll see. But I can tell I'm going to have to go back to Hot Jupiter and Dav's Hope and to shoot some brain trees. Spend the day doing that, getting some materials. So I can continue. I have so many ships. I want to upgrade my Chieftain. I want to upgrade my FDL and my Mamba. Not too worried about upgrading my Cutter or my Anaconda right now. I don't really use those ships very often, at least not for combat. And I probably won't worry about the Cutter until I get the prismatics. I don't have any prismatics yet, so I have to pledge and to what's her name, the blue-haired lady or whoever, and spend my 30 days doing whatever you have to do to get that. I don't know what to do about these frags I have on here other than get rid of them, but I'll try upgrading them. They didn't seem to do a whole lot of damage though when I was, playing around with them before. And I've watched other people with their frag mambas and stuff, and I don't know what kind of engineering they have, but it's better than mine. So we'll see. I don't know if I need night vision or not for this particular, looks like I won't, but we'll see. I need a Stream Deck so I don't have to keep clicking out of this window, so I can turn on and off certain scenes. That's my excuse for getting one, or some version of a Stream Deck someday. I think I'm going a little bit fast here. Let's slow down here. Try to get a little bit different angle on this thing. I don't want to come in too steep. It's a little too steep. Tony Curtis has come online. Whee! Let's dance around a little bit. I definitely got to do something about this HOTAS, though. The sensitivity at the center is I need to desensitize it, get it, set up some curves for it. It makes it so hard, especially when you're trying to use fixed weapons with it. It's hard because I keep overcorrecting. What are we, 0.15 G? So hopefully we won't crash into the planet or into in there. Oh, I gotta land manually. This is gonna suck us. Had to. Where the hell's Pal? There it is. Okay. Probably. I never land in a settlement manually. At least I haven't in so long. Now I just don't know which way is the. Where's the number at? There it is. Okay. Stop! Back up. Oh well, wasn't perfect, but I always dead chat. Yeah. Don't get many people talking in chat if no one's here to chat. All right, let's see what we got here. Hull reinforce. First of all, what is our armor up to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I guess it's already at grade 5. Yeah, so we're good on the armor. And I have that pinned, so. Let's see what we got here. I want heavy duty. Why does it say that 5, grade 5? Okay, I need some of those. I'm going to need proprietary composites, so I'll only be able to go up to grade 3. First, though, let's pin the blueprint. That's the main reason I came here. Well, that's nice. Didn't take too many iterations. High density components, kind of low on those. Will not be able to do all my whole stuff at the engineer. I don't think. I might be able to do one more to grade 3. Okay, there's no need to even try here, so I can go to grade 3. Fun, fun. After I get some more materials, since I pinned the blueprint, I won't have to come back here to finish what I'm doing. Okay, now. Oh, usually that makes it on just one time. That was only 5. So, anybody wants to jump in and say, you're doing it wrong, or I should do something else differently, I'm willing to discuss it, because I don't really know what's best to do, but I do know that using these upgrades, you know, significantly improve my Corvette. So, okay, that's all I can do there. Now I need to find a engineer that will do the shield boosters. Give me a moment here. So who does shield boosters? And thrusters. Okay, I've been there before. Let's see what they offer. Grade 3. It says I've got the materials to do that. Okay. So let's hop over to Laxac. First, let me look at okay, I went from 24 or something to 29.19 in armor health just by those and once I get up to grade 5 on those, once I get the other materials, that'll be really good. So okay, I'm happy with that. So I'm gonna have to just get some more materials. But as long as I have the blueprint, it's all good. So I don't have to come back here except for any experimental stuff. That was called Lac. Sack. Probably some huge distance away. Ship does not have the best jump range. 152. 7 jumps, jeez. Oh, here we go. What we're here for tonight is the cool thing is once I get all these blueprints pinned, then I won't. I mean, once I get the materials, I can finish up the upgrades on this ship and then start on the other ship. Other ships. Let's see that. Okay, that is mine. But you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I'm not mass locked anymore. Why not? Am I getting an escape vector? Oh, I guess it's going to try to jump me. Okay. Works for me. Oh, it's because I pressed the equivalent of J instead of the Super Cruise button. Professional streamer here. Yeah. Okay, let me get rid of this window that's blocking the view. There we go. Commander 4-1. Sorry about that. Yeah, I still had that other window up. You should be okay now. Appreciate the notification there. Welcome in. I don't think I've met you before. Just doing some engineering and material, you know, traders and stuff. And hello to you. And I got 7 jumps, 6 jumps now to get to this other engineer so I can get the blueprint for the must be the shield booster. I just did the whole reinforcement. So, do you stream Commander 41 or 41? I'm in a Crate Mark II. And I don't do PvP yet because I'm not a good enough pilot and my ships aren't good enough, but I do a lot of PvE and, you know, NPC bounty hunting. Oh, you never stream? Well, you should. You play the game though, right? Since you have Commander in your name. How long you been playing? I've only been playing just over 2 years. Me too. Well, that's how I discovered Elite. I got on the Twitch and I found a guy, I think he was on a PlayStation though. And he was playing Elite and I was like, wow, I love that game. And this is way before Horizon or Odyssey came out. Of course, it won a console, it wouldn't matter. But so I bought the game. Well, I didn't buy the game. It was free on Epic. So I got it. But I didn't have a system to play it on. I had all Linux boxes. So I had to go buy a gaming computer and stuff just to play the game. And this is pretty much the only game I play. I mean, I have several other ones, especially because they were free and stuff, but I've only streamed Elite Dangerous and Stray. I like cats. All my ships are named after my cats, past, present, you know, I won't say future, but like I'm in a ship called Meow Meow. That was the name of one of my gray cats I had that since passed away, but And one of my ships is named Smokey. He's another gray cat. Another one's Dante. I don't know. Patches. So, what do you like to do during the game? I mean, what's your favorite part of the game? Now, I have currently, let's see, Smokey, JC, which stands for Just a Cat, Sadie, a cat named Buttercup, don't ask me why, and Patches, that's 5. And there's another outside cat that's been around since 2020, and he's a tuxedo cat, so I call him Tux. They go through a lot of cat food. And I have a a pit bull that's female, and she likes to eat the cat food also. So I'll put out cat food, and then most of the cats, except for Sadie, are indoor-outdoor cats. But I'll bring in the indoor-outdoor cats usually at night. But I'll put out cat food for them, and 20 minutes later, I'll go down and their bowls will be clean. And I know the dog did it, because the cats don't clean the bowls that well. But did you ever answer my question? No. What's your favorite part of the game? I mean, do you have Odyssey or just Horizons? I originally started out in exploration and did the Road to Riches to get Elite in exploration. I've been to Sagittarius A. My next goal in exploration is to go to Beagle Point. I need another account though, because well, I guess I could do it in Horizons, but every time I leave the bubble, something good happens and I have to come back. You know, that's something I have not done a single time, is the exobiology stuff. I'm elite in trade, also elite 2 in trade, and I have no idea how that happened. I mean, I did a lot of the CG stuff, hauling cargo and stuff, but maybe that did it. I don't know. But I got my Corvette doing rescue missions, the burning stations a while back in Seoul. So I got a lot of Federation rank really fast. Cobalt Floor CG? I don't know. I did a lot of, what is it, Lavian Brandy and a whole bunch of stuff. So much I don't even remember. Getting interdicted. I do remember in my Type 9 saying I am never using this Type 9 again in a CG, because I kept getting interdicted and it just isn't maneuverable enough. So I switched over to my cutter. That made it a lot easier. More jumps to me. It seems like a lot of jumps too. But I've been doing, I like to do the bounty hunting in my Corvette. And I did that last night. And I called it seal clubbing when I rated another stream. I said I was out doing seal clubbing on NPC bounties. Because, you know, once I did the engineering, it was, it's really not that hard anymore. There we go. Came back rich now. You just bought a cutter the other day. Oh, I know. You know, when I like I mentioned earlier, I don't know if you were listening then or not. I'm probably not going to try to upgrade my cutter or my Anaconda. I never use my Anaconda. I tried taking my Anaconda to Hot Jupiter. I don't know if you're familiar with Hot Jupiter, but it's an anarchy system in Hot Jupiter is a tourist location. So you get these belugas and orcas always dropping in, and you blow them up and you send out your collector limpets, to get some good material. And there's no bounties or anything. But once you shoot at them, they immediately try to jump away. And I kept having either heat or power problems in my Anaconda. So I tried my cutter, and I had a similar issue because they're not engineered. So I took my Corvette. I had to take a bunch of crap out of my Corvette because I took like 200 cargo spaces, 225 or something, full of limpets. And I spent like 2 days there just getting materials. Another good place, though, if you like selenium, is if you go to Kappa 1 Volantis B3FA and shoot the brain trees. Because it's got a really good drop rate for selenium in the poly, whatever it is, growth. Where am I going here? First of all, throttle to 0. I might have to pull up this thing and see what the name of the settlement is. I'm going to... 1 second. Okay. Did I close out? What? Trader's Rest. Okay. That should be... There it is. It's right there. Oh, for exploration, I always use my Asp X. And I've got one of the Guardian frame shift boosters. But when I went to Sagittarius A, I didn't have that. So it'd be a little easier now. Yeah, I like my Asp X, and I played with my Diamondback. Yeah, mine is 60, something close to what you have there. I think it's a tad bit less, but I'm very happy with it. So I don't need this. Now I'm pretty sure I am going to need night vision 1 for this place. Have you done much engineering on your ships? Makes a big difference. Well, if you get the 65 light year jump range, you must have the FSD that's pre-engineered and stuff. I thought that was great when they came out with that double engineered FSD. Sure helped a lot. By the way, I don't know if you saw Grade 5 Farseer and the Guardian booster. Yeah, I don't have the Guardian booster on this ship. I don't think, because I didn't want to give up the slot for it, because this is mainly a combat ship. Yeah, okay. But I remember when that came out, it made a significant difference, in the jump ranges. And I'd already had, before that came out, I had the Grade 5 and stuff, engineered FSD, but it was not as good as the pre-engineered one, of course. But oh, I know. And it makes a big difference. You increase your jump range 10, 15 light years, something. That makes a big difference when you're doing 1,400 hops or something. All right, sweet. Let me. I gotta type this. Sweet Star 13. Oh, she's on Twitch now. Seriously, say hi to Star there. She's a moderator, but she is deaf, so she's always the first person in my chat when even before my intro screen is over with. She is here. She plays a mean game of Fortnite also. She usually streams on YouTube. And I'm currently streaming on YouTube and on Twitch tonight. And Commander 41, do you ever go to the other platform, Kick? Watch any streamers? That's cheating. I've got to get a carrier because I'm running out of storage space for everything, you know, all the different modules and stuff. Yeah, that's why I need one. I was on a friend's carrier and I was away for a couple of days, and when I got back in the game, I was like 10,000 light years from where we were or something. Kick.com. Not a big elite group over there yet, but a lot of people are looking at it because once you make affiliate on Kick.com, the percentages and stuff is like 95. You get like 95% instead, and Twitch takes out a much larger cut. Let's see. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, I'm too far out. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's try it again. There we go. Pad 7. If it would light up, that would sure be helpful. I have no idea where pad 7 is. As you can probably tell, I'm not used to landing manually because all my big ships, which I normally fly, where's the compass say it's at? Oh, there it is. Have the auto dock, but the ship, my little ships, I don't have it. Gear down, don't forget that. It's important. I have to back up a little bit, I think. Hard. Professional here. Come on, what are you doing here? Let me up. There we go. Well, sometimes you need the slot. And these little ships are fun to land. I need to practice. Okay, I am here for shield booster, I think. Shield booster. Oh, I've got no qualms about using the auto dock and stuff. You know, some people look down their nose at you and stuff, you know, but I don't care. Heavy duty's what I want. Grid resistors, that's right. You know, everybody to each their own. I'm trying to decide, is that... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I wanted. Yeah. Heavy duty. Yeah, I start getting involved talking in chat and trying to do something else, and I'll I'll screw something up. So forgive me if I seem a little bit away from while I'm doing some of this stuff. Oh, we're good on materials so far. I gotta remember to pin this blueprint though before I do anything. Come on. There. I think I only have 2 shield boosters on this ship. My other, my Corvette, I think I had 3. I feel like I'm missing out that there's a grade 5 engineer somewhere. That's okay. I'll figure it out eventually. And I think, unless I'm wrong, I think this is going to take care of all the engineering I'm going to do. Well, I might try to do the frag cannons. Oh yeah, I remember doing some of that type of stuff a long time ago to open up some of the Guardian stuff. That was a pain. For me, I watch other people, you know, stream and they'll be doing the stuff, especially the new stuff with the relics. And I'm like, the Maelstrom stuff, I'm like, I'll never see inside a Maelstrom. You know, it's just not my bag. And the Maelstrom business, I was going to do join in on some of the Finance Friday stuff where you, you know, you tag a Thargoid and let them other people kill it, and you get the bounty, part of the bounty or whatever. But there was no one doing it this weekend. They were all doing either the Maelstrom stuff or they were doing charity streams. So. All right, let's go see my sensors. Okay, long range. Okay, I can go ahead and bump that up a little bit. Not really interested in that. I've got like my Corvette long range stuff, and that's real helpful. Yeah, they have Finance Friday and Supplemental Saturday. There's several streamers that do that. And generally, you know, you tell them you're coming or whatever, and they'll bring you into their wing to anchor you. And once you get there, then you leave the wing. That way you instance with them and everything. Where am I at here?
My nose itches. Why?
I don't understand here. Hang on. Okay. I don't know if I want to go above grade 3. I'm not running low on materials though, so maybe I will. It's going to take 17 germanium. No, I'm not going to waste my germanium on that, so I'll stick with grade 2. Oh, nose. You got a big nose. That's a big itch, I'll tell you. Yeah. And that neobium or whatever that is, I had to go to a material trader that's using some other stuff I was doing. Okay, the shield generator is already at grade 5. Is there an experiment? Fast charge. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. Since I'm at an engineer, I can do that. I don't avoid combat, well, at least with the NPCs. And I'm actually in a squadron called ARCs, which is a bunch of gankers. And I have nothing against ganking, don't get me wrong. But they really know their stuff. So, I mean, they can tell you how to build stuff. And they're pretty cool people, most of them. The only bad thing is, like going to Shinrada, if I'm in my Corvette, it really doesn't matter. But if I'm in open and I go into Shinrada, I can almost guarantee that if one of my squadron mates is there, they will attack me. And if I'm not in my Corvette, that's a guarantee. So I typically stay in my own private group when I'm doing stuff. Okay, I am done here. Let me pull up my engineer lights then. Well, I play in open a lot of times. I mean, however, if I am coming back and I've got data or I've got bounties and stuff, I typically won't be in open, especially if I'm going to turn in. I've actually witnessed people getting ganked that had tons of exploration data or something, and that is, I won't say stupid to be an open to do that, but a little bit of common sense. I mean, bad things happen to people, so okay, I'm gonna. Okay, now I'm looking at this EDSM to see who does frag candidate. That's probably, is that a kinetic? Power distributors, shield generators, shield. Oh, okay. Let's see what. It says I'm invited, but let's just see what. When they say ballistic weapons, what are they talking about? Yep, they're frag cannons. That's grade 3. It says I'm invited, but I think I already have somebody that. Todd the Blaster, 5 access. Still only does grade 3 stuff. Evidently, though, according to according to, let me bring it up so you can see what I'm looking at. Not that you really care. There we go. According to this, I have enough materials to upgrade these frag cannons, so I'm going to hop over to Wolf 397. Well, yeah. Maybe I am. It's not 800 hops away. Wolf 397. But before I depart, oh, God, that's gonna be another 7 or 8 jumps. 8, 9 figures. Let's get panel 4 a minute real quick. And my shield health came up a little bit, not as much as I'd like. Huh. Let me check something real quick here. Let me close this window so you can see the gameplay again. Anybody else want to come in and say hi? Feel free to join us in chat. But as I was saying, kick.com /Bacardi-san. If you do, go there, please give me a follow over there, because I've only got like 2 followers. I'm just starting over there, but let's see. So I have 3 frag cannons. I already engineered these lasers to some degree. Grade 4. What am I missing on that? Why is it only grade 4? I must be missing some... Oh, I can't use my blueprints at an engineer's thing. That's just pitiful. Okay. Now those are the URLs to all my where I stream at, but I use a website called Restream.io, and I use the free version. And with the free version, you can only multi-stream to 2 different places at one time without, unless you upgrade. So you can like stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time, or Twitch and Kick, or YouTube and Kick. It even includes Facebook and stuff, but and right now though it's kind of good to start out on Elite on Kick, because there's not very many, and it's starting to grow. So to be one of the, I won't say first, but in the first group of people that use it, could be beneficial in the long run. The whole. I couldn't finish those because I need some materials. So I think I have an empty compartment. That's not right. Oh. I don't have any module reinforcements. I wonder if I should include at least one. Well, no, I'll just go with whole, because darn it, I forgot what size of slot that is. Okay, it's class 2. Not going to do a whole lot, but they don't sell any here. Well, I'm not going to transfer. Sit here and wait for 21 minutes for one of them I have stored somewhere to get here. Oh, thanks for that. Too. You're paying more attention than I am. I'm old. In fact, I don't know if you've seen A Cow for All Seasons. He's a fairly famous ganker. He's also the squadron leader. But he was streaming, and I joined in and said hi, and he gave me a shout out. And he said that I was a grandpa streamer. And believe it or not, a few days later, somebody came into my stream and said, "Sup, grandpa." And that's all they said. But I thought that was funny as heck. All right. Well, I'm 65. I just turned 65 this month. And I just did my Social Security application this weekend. Medicaid or whatever it was, I retired a few months back, so I'm on a fixed income, and I need that income. I'm also, I get a military retirement. I spent 20 years in the Air Force. Okay, I'm done. Let's go. I'm just going to head over to Wolf 397, and then remember this for me. Wolf 397 and maybe not. Why does it not show up? Is it because of when it's minimized? Why is... something's wrong here. Oh, okay, I'm clicking the wrong thing. I'm just clicking the 30-year machinist, 3 years Army. Good for you. My son is in the Army National Guard, and he just left today. He won't be back till next May. He's going to be deploying overseas for a year, or almost a year. He's a combat medic, 68 Whiskey. Okay, what's the name of that place? Trophy Camp. Trophy Camp. Must remember that. Now I need to check something. Does that window have to be up to show? Okay, I guess it does. That's kind of a pain. Oh well. I wish him well too, because he's going to be in a quick reaction force where he's going to. I'm not going to say where he's going to for OPSEC reasons right now, but I told him to keep his head on a swivel. You know what I mean? I was kind of disappointed that he joined the Army. National Guard said the Air Force, but you know, it is what it is. His civilian job is he's a EMT, so he likes that. But I guess they'll hold his job. They have to hold his job or something for him, I guess.
Ship restraints disengaged. Commence departure.
Gear up. I always get confused. I go, why ain't I boosting? And I left that window up. Let me get rid of that. I'm sorry. Professional streamer here. Makes no mistakes. Ever.
Disengaging automated flight control routine. Safe travels, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging.
But he likes the medical field and stuff. I wish he would use those Army benefits. At least the National Guard would pay for his college. And wish he'd get a paramedic certification. But he'll do what... I don't know what he's going to do in his life, because he's got a girlfriend now and he's talking about marrying her when he gets back, so... To be young again, I guess. He's 23. However, he has a Quest 2 VR headset and an X56 HOTAS that he's not going to be using for a year, so I might have to commandeer that to play with it a little bit, you know. Alright, are we high enough to see this thing without running into the planet? Yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, my coffee's cold. I don't know if you have or not. Don't forget to, if you wish, don't forget to follow me so you'll know when I'm streaming. Since I retired, I began streaming somewhat more often. I used to only stream like once every 2 or 3 weeks. And I was really sick for a couple of months, and I didn't stream at all. Doing good now, though. Good scoop here just in case. I don't think I moved. I want to slow down. I'm trying to see all of this. I was streaming about a week and a half ago and I got an alert come across, said somebody had subscribed to me. And I'm like, well, I'm not an affiliate. They can't subscribe to me. But it was somebody on YouTube that subscribed to my channel. That had never happened before, at least not while I was streaming. I've got lots of subscribers on YouTube, but no one had ever done it while I was live streaming, and it surprised me. Lilith. Well, like I said, give me a follow so you'll know when I'm on, and feel free to jump in anytime. I certainly do appreciate you coming in and chatting with me. I love to chat with people, especially when I'm doing boring stuff like this, as opposed to fighting. Oh, thank you. Why, how come I didn't see an alert for that? Huh. Well, at any rate, I appreciate it. You have a good evening. Worried. May have to go on the stream elements to test it. Hopefully alerts are there. Oh, okay. Oh, no worries. I was like what? We work hard to get things set up, and I did a OBS upgrade, and things started breaking left and right, and I was like, I had to go back and reset things and redo a bunch of stuff, and I might have missed some things. At any rate, though, thanks again for coming in, and I'd be glad to, come in and chat with me. 7 Commander, you have a good evening. I might take a biological break here soon anyway. Maybe heat my coffee up, because I don't mind cold coffee, but usually I like cream and sugar in it when it's cold. I'll probably only be streaming, how long we've been, 1 hour and 10 minutes. I haven't dropped a single frame. My bitrate is really good, so I'm gonna bump it up, mess things up here a little bit. But I really wish my internet was better, because I would really like to stream a good quality video. So, not going to happen now. But right now, though, the other day it rained really hard and my internet got really flaky. But it's solid as a rock right now. Fingers crossed. Even when it's rock solid the best it can be, I still can't stream at high quality stuff. Bitrate is just one handle bitrate. I guess I've already scooped, so let's get going. I wonder how far from Shinrada I am.
Frameshift drive charging.
Trophy Camp, that's the name of the settlement. So when I do my biological break, I'm going to clean my glasses off. This is terrible. It'd be nice if I could get this ship tough enough to actually go to a Haz-Res and win without, I've won before, but without taking significant damage. I know in my Corvette, before I did the final round of engineering, if I took on a wing of 3, I would win, but I would have to do a, go repair. A little hot there, a little spicy. Let's cool off first. Alright. But when I was there last night, I took on wings of 3, and most of the time, not all the time, most of the time, they didn't take my shield all the way down. But I did have a ship-launched fighter. So, one of the things I like to do, and I haven't done it in a while, is wing up or team up with people and do some bounty hunting. It's a lot more fun when you have 2 or 3 people doing this stuff. Some of the first bounty hunting I did in the game, I would wing up with people because I had a crappy ship and stuff then, and they would be in their cutters or corvettes and things like that. But it's a lot of fun. I have a Discord, which reminds me, I probably should log into Discord sometime and start getting active in that again, and post little tidbits about when I'm going to be streaming and go into voice chat and talk to some people. I don't have a big enough personal community. I have enough followers to make affiliate and stuff, but I don't have the viewer average yet. But Discord's pretty lame because I don't have a really interactive community, which is my fault, especially the last few months, because for a while there I was doing pretty good. I had a group of people that would come in Discord and stuff, but over Christmas and January, I was really, I would say, ill, and took forever to get over that. It wasn't COVID. I mean, it was just some bug going around. I don't know, but I'm 120% better now. I'm personally, I'm feeling good. So I'm hungry though. I just had dinner a couple hours ago. I'm hungry. So when I stop streaming, I'll go make something to eat. Get some leftover rice. I might put some chili over it or something. Sounds kind of good. I know since I got over being sick, I eat a lot. I want to go into my personal health a whole lot, but last few times I went to the doctor, I had like anemic and low potassium, low magnesium. That's all been fixed. Starting to eat a lot healthier. One thing I do miss though, since I'm not working, I used to work about a block away from a sushi place. And I miss sushi. I eat a lot of salmon and stuff, but I miss the sushi. I'm gonna have to, they're closed on Mondays, but I'm gonna have to make a point to go get a takeout order or something because I do like sushi. Sashimi, the raw fish, whatever it is. Nigiri. They have different names for stuff. I don't know. It's a long ton off. Where's this trophy camp at? Honk. There it is. Couldn't see because the sun's so bright behind it. Right, it's right there. At least it's not 12,000 light seconds away like the other engineer was. That was kind of annoying. I'm thinking I will see what I can do with the frag cannons, but I probably would just park here tonight in my stream. That way I don't have to take a break. I'll just in my stream here in a few minutes. Can't wait to see. I have no idea how to, what the best engineering choice for frag cannons are. About the heat issues and stuff, or DPS, things like that. And let's get out of Super Cruise Assist. I still have night vision on. Yeah, okay, we're good then. So if anybody has any ideas, or I don't even know if my power distributor is engineered. I'm gonna have to look at that too. But it's the best way to go. I'm not real comfortable with a frag, cannons. Everybody keeps saying do a frag mamba, and I'm like, I have trouble hitting the side of a barn, with fixed weapons currently. As I was talking about earlier, using a joystick to aim, it's just way overly sensitive. Without, I'm gonna have to do something, install a software for curves or something to minimize sensitivity near the middle, near the dead spot. But keep overcorrecting. Either that, or I'm gonna have to grab the mouse or something to aim. Really don't want to take my hands off this joystick and stuff to do all that, because I've got all my thrusters and buttons, left and right buttons and stuff to do. Let's see, million. Let's slow down just a little bit. Becoming a little steep, but we'll see what happens. I've been here before. I remember this. It's on the side of that crater. .32G, 33G. Gravity is important to remember. Remember, I bounced my Asp-X off the ground one time going to an engineer. It was like 1.2G or something, and I was like, gravity's important. Didn't kill me though. Didn't number on my shields, but it didn't kill me. I was lucky. Alright. This is gonna work out fine. Assuming I can see which pad it is. So far, I've done okay. Let's see. Put the bricks down. In range, so let's try this. Pad 2.
Automated flight control protocol initiated. Please submit a request prior to
Where's
landing.
the compass at?
Docking permission authorized. You may proceed to landing pad 02.
I can see which one 02 is. Looking at my compass, and it says it's here. Okay.
Landing gear deployed.
But I always get confused about. Oh wait, there's more than one pad lit up. It's over there. What's the number? Okay, make sure I'm facing the right way. Do a newbie mistake there. Okay. Let's get down. Oh, let's not do that. Let's just bounce right off. Gravity is important. here for... Gosh, not much choice there. Frag cannon. Don't know if I have all the materials for this. Double shot, efficient, lightweight. Overcharged sounds. Increases power draw and heat. See, I have no idea which one would benefit me the best. % damage per second. Let's see what overcharge does. 50%. Probably going to have a heat problem if I do this, but let's do it and see what happens. I can always take it off if I need to. Let me pin this blueprint. Nickel, huh? Definitely going to have to go do some more material gathering. Like those electrochemical arrays, I can get them in Dav's Hope. Can't get them at Hot Jupiter.
Hot nose.
Is there an experimental? Let's see. Oversized. Only 3%. I don't know if that's worth it. Let's... Increase in thermal load? Wow. Don't think that's going to happen. Oh well, let me try it. Okay. No idea what this is going to do. I only got 3 of these, so I should have enough materials. We shall see. The good thing is I can store these weapons and use them on my Mamba, I think. Whoops, I don't want to do that. But yeah, I do. I'm going to go ahead and... Yeah. It's lightweight. That's the wrong one. So I'd say I don't remember that material being used. So. It's going to be interesting to see the heat problem. Plenty of materials at least so far for this. Oh, I hate it when it does that. A little bit of sliver left. Okay. One last one to do. Probably doing the wrong thing, but you know, welcome in, everybody. I hope that's not a raid or something. I didn't get an alert for that either. Okay. Almost done. Like I said, there's nothing left to engineer, pretty much. Well, I got to get some more materials so I can finish up, go from grade 4 to grade 5 on my, I think my hull and my shield. Not sure which one. Yeah, let's go see. See where we are here. See, I'm disappointed that shield health is so low. That's what I think. The shield booster is one of the things I need to finish upgrading. Armor came up a bit though. So. All right. Let me hop in outfitting so I can look at those a second. Trying to decide if I want to go scrounge the materials, material traders. I'm running out of things to trade though. So I need more selenium for the raw materials. It's sad because I was maxed out in selenium a few days ago when I started all this engineering path. You know, I guess that's why they call it a grind. The shield booster. Can we get up there? How far did I get? Grade 3. I think that's a limit on the engineer that I used. Get back in there. Oh. Okay, that's grade 5, so that one's done. Power distributor, I might want to work on that. Grade 3, yeah, I'm thinking that it's probably not the right way to go, but we'll see. Okay, let's look at the shields. It's grade 5. No, 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 we don't want to do that. Grade 3, I think that again. No, I'm not sure. I know I need to get some more materials. I'd have to pull up the EDSM stuff to see if what I'm missing, because I know there's one or two things that I was missing the materials to go from grade 4 to grade 5, or maybe grade 3 to 4. I'll have to check that, but I do know that I need some more materials, and you don't sell any of these here. I'm not, like I said, I'm not waiting. They have a store thing. Okay, that's a Shinrata, that's a 5. I need to get 2. Okay, well, we'll see what they have at Shinrata. I think I'm about done here. I pinned the blueprint. So, how many Jeffs back to Shinrata? Probably 9. I don't know where I'm at. I do know the engineering I did on my Corvette, though, I'm very happy with. That came up significantly. This ship's come up too, but not as much as I'd hoped. But we'll see. Only 4 jumps. Oh, that's good. I'm closer than where the other engineer was. Excellent. Since I have all the blueprints pinned now, other than experimental effects, if I didn't buy them already, I'll have to figure out if I want to find a material trader and see if I've got enough materials to trade for it, or if I want to do some material gathering, which I'm going to have to do at some point anyway, you know. It's just one of those things you have to do. But I'd like this ship to get tough enough to actually be able to beat some of the bounty hunters and survive, you know. I'm used to doing like beam lasers, you know, only maybe multi-cannons, so I'm trying to get some practice with some other weapons, especially fixed weapons, because I'm just no good with those yet. But I'll get there. That's what the practice is for.
Thank you, Commander.
Infinity. Oh, there goes my internet. It's been rock solid the whole evening, but now I'm dropping some frames. So let me change my settings here a little bit. Sorry about that. My internet is really pitiful. So I'll change the quality down a little bit. Maybe it'll be better. Can't promise though. Alright. Still marginal. No. Looks like it stopped dropping frames. We'll see. When I get back to Shinrada though, I'll probably call it a night. I have a significant number of viewers, it says. Maybe I can actually do a raid with somebody, and it would be more than one viewer. So y'all guys don't go away. And feel free to pop in the chat and say hi. Feel free to pop in the chat and go, "You're doing it wrong, you should use this build." Alright. And I am currently streaming to Twitch and to YouTube. Sometimes I started streaming to Kick. Hello, Jacob. Welcome in. Oh, you're on YouTube, aren't you? That is so rare that somebody on YouTube actually pops in. And when they do pop in, they say hello, and that's the last I hear from them. This game is called Elite Dangerous, and the version of it is Odyssey. In fact, if you're a gamer, the base game and the Odyssey downloadable content are both on sale. The base game is like $8, and the Odyssey thing is like $13. I can tell you're on YouTube. It is so rare that somebody on YouTube pops in. A lot of people have seen my my videos, but during the live stream, you know, hardly have anybody on YouTube. Right now, I'm in the process of returning back to my home port. I have been to several engineers that they modify your equipment for certain, if you have the materials and things, to upgrade the equipment, like damage per second on weapons, or how far you can hyper jump. You upgrade your shields. But Elite Dangerous, just to give you an idea real quick, is a pretty much one-to-one space simulator of the Milky Way galaxy. You can go anywhere in the Milky Way. And this is the Milky Way. I've been to Sagittarius A, which is in the middle of the galaxy. You'll see that most of these icons here is what's called the bubble. That's where most of humanity currently is. They have moved out to other places like Colonia and stuff. You see, you can't see my mouse, but you can see the things there. But you can, if you have a good, I won't say good enough, but you can target virtually any place in the galaxy and go there. And if you have the Odyssey version, well, even the base game, if the planet or moon doesn't have an atmosphere, you can land on it. But with Odyssey, there are some planets that have thin atmospheres you can land on, and you can get out of your ship and you can walk around. And the Odyssey version also supports first-person shooter stuff where you can actually, have combat against other commanders or AI type controlled, stuff. And you can team up or coordinate with other commanders. But if you don't want to interact with humans, you can play in a different mode like called solo, where you're just playing, you and the computer. Sometimes you don't want to interact with humans if they're trying to kill you. So. But how would I say? What I would recommend you do is if you get on YouTube and you search for Elite Dangerous or Elite Dangerous Odyssey trailer or something, and you will see some of the capabilities of the game. There are a lot of videos on YouTube supporting Elite Dangerous, and the learning curve in Elite Dangerous when you first get it and stuff is somewhat difficult because there's a lot of things aren't explained, and it's kind of a trial by error thing. So it's really helpful to one, watch YouTube videos of gameplay, two, get on Twitch and stuff like you are now, or YouTube on the live stuff, and ask questions. You'll find that the Elite Dangerous community is very supportive, especially of new people. They're very helpful. It's not a real large community, but you'll find that everybody has their favorite aspect of the game. I've done a lot of exploration, and I'm trying to get some more of the combat type stuff. Not very good at it yet, but I'm trying to improve my ships to help compensate for my lack of skill. I don't know if you have a Twitch account or not, but if you do, or if you don't, you might want to make one. And there's several people, streaming Elite Dangerous, doing different aspects of the game 24 hours a day. And most of them are much more entertaining than I am, because they do it full time, and it's their livelihood, I guess, or something. But I just do it for fun so far. And anybody else out there want to say hi to Jacob and encourage him to play the game? Now, Odyssey has some. I don't know if you play stuff like Star Citizen or something, but if you can play Star Citizen, you certainly can play, Elite Dangerous Odyssey. But it has a little bit more requirements, hardware-wise. It takes up a lot more resources, but it's what it is. In fact, I'm doing right now 60 frames per second, so that will drop. If you're still there when I get to the station, you can see what one of the stations look like. I just left the engineers. That was a settlement on a planet, but where I'm going to is a space station, and they're huge. They're huge. And I'm currently playing in a private group because I don't want to interact in a negative way with other commanders, which isn't really a big problem 99.9% of the time, but where I'm going to be going, sometimes there are people there that just routinely attack anybody. They're called gankers. And that's part of the game, you know. But if you don't want to be ganked, then don't play in open. That green line there is what's called the exclusion zone. If you cross that, it'll pull you out of Super Cruise. It means you're too close to the star. And there's my destination. I'm gonna have to wait till I cool off a little bit.
Frameshift
Okay.
drive charging.
The internet seems to have stabilized. I don't know what's up with it, but it was rock solid for over an hour, and all of a sudden it just Tango uniform. Okay, now I need stations, not settlements. Let's see. Going to Jameson Memorial is the name of the station I'm going to. Lighting's not very good. Pick that up. The graphics in the game are pretty good. The sound in the game is really, really good. From what I've seen of Star Citizen, which has good graphics, one thing Star Citizen has that Elite doesn't have is I think you can walk around your ships. In Elite, you can't do it. You can either be seated in the ship or you can disembark, and it's not the same. You don't get to walk out. It's kind of like you are transported out. But you can walk around the space stations, and you can walk around what's called the fleet carriers, which are they're big ships that you can privately own and you can dock at, and I've got to get one, but they cost like $5 billion just to get the carrier, and then there's an upkeep charge and stuff. I have almost $5 billion, but I need about 15 or 20 billion before I actually got a carrier. That's why I wanted to get into Finance Friday, which is oh, I forgot to mention the aliens too. There are some aliens called Thargoids. And there's another set of aliens there that are no longer around. They're ancient. They are Guardians. Evidently, the Guardians and Thargoids had a big fight, and the Guardians lost. I'm not real familiar with the lore, but pretty entertaining. Okay, we are here. Turn night vision off so it'll look better. And to land at a station, any station, you have to request permission or the station will blow you up. Pod 7.
Please head directly for Bay 007.
You notice this station is spinning, so you have to compensate for that. Let's go down a little bit lower. Thank you.
Landing gear deployed.
Right, home sweet home. This is my home port.
Ship is on the ground. Riker dispatched. Station services are at your disposal.
Are you still there, Jason or Jacob? Well, if you are you interested in seeing what one of these places look like? I'll walk around it a moment and show you. All the orbital base stations are very similar to each other. Pull up Twitch here a moment. Let me see. Okay. I'm going to call it a night. I really appreciate everybody coming in. And I'm going to raid Gino Garon. Guys that are still here, please tell Gino hello for me. I'll be there also for a minute. People on YouTube there, I'll be ending the stream. This raid would be for Twitch users, but I appreciate everybody who's viewing and came in. 07 Commanders.